welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back.
All right. Welcome. Stretch. It's going to be one of those days. All right. So, welcome to untilit.works, a thing that I made basically for myself to hold myself accountable to work on projects that I mean to work on, get things done. Because I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I will never find time. And so I created untilit.works so that I have a set time to be by this computer to do these sessions. So I might as well work on the thing I want to work on, right? So at least that's how it works in my brain. And I mean, it works pretty well so far. I've gotten some pretty cool stuff done. So I'm going to keep on doing it. So untilit.works consists of ciphers. A cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions, and there's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on work you're working on, just trying to make some progress. Break sessions are these, where I'll pop up on a video to remind you, hey, get up, take a break, walk around, drink some water, do what you got to do. As long as you're letting your mind rest from the 45 minutes of just focus work that you just did. And so, like I said, the video will pop up. If you ever come to this site in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. And that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. So that's why the little notice there below the video saying, hey, you may need to click play to start the stream. Then I'm using the speech recognition that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click that open close caption, what will happen, a space will open up and the words I am saying will hopefully accurately be placed in that space and you'll be able to follow along. Then if there's everything during these break sessions that you thought was kind of cool, you can actually create a clip. And you get 5 clips. They're 5 seconds apiece. And if you click add a clip, it'll go back a couple of seconds and mark a timestamp. And then if you click create a highlights video before I shut everything down, we'll have to save those timestamps, then take the recording of the break session, cut out the clips with the timestamps, join them together, put an intro, put an outro, and you'll be able to check it out. And I'll show where you can look at that. Then there's a countdown timer, countdown to when the next work session starts. And then there's the join session if you like to join the room button if you like to talk or ask questions. All right, cool. That is that. Let me get back to this is the work session. This is what this will look like as I try and get the, nope, not the entire screen. I want to do just this tab. Here we go. All right. So this is the work session is what it'll look like. In the upper right-hand corner, we have a menu with some stuff in there. You can check out subscribe. It has a list of all the upcoming ciphers. So you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the other side, towards the left, we have the audio player. And that audio player has tracks and instrumentals from some folks I know that make really great music. And if you want to listen to some, tunes while you're working on what you're working on, you can. It's there for you. It's a Bandcamp player, so that means you can actually purchase the track, and you can also share it. I added the ability to tweet it out. So if you want to, help support some dope artists by spreading the word, you can right there. Then, towards the center, we have the to-do section. So where it says add a task, you type in the task, hit enter, it'll add it to the list of tasks. You can click the text to edit the task. You can click X to delete it. And if you want to mark it completed, click the checkbox, and I'll send it to the done section. And you can click done to show you all the things you got completed. Then, before I shut everything down, if you click that Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter, and it'll pre-populate a tweet with all the things you got completed. So it's kind of a nice way of like wrapping it up. Then toward the right column, to the right of that, we have a countdown timer, countdown when the next break session happens. then you can view some tutorials. So if you don't really kind of know what you want to do, but you want to kind of feel productive, I have some tutorials there. And if you're like brand new to coding and you're trying to see if it's for you, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me is that if you go through those, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can decide whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. So I have those there. Now, if you're already familiar with coding and you're just looking for like a quick, cool project that you want, get something done, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Advantage, and part of that is looking over tutorials and making sure they're cool, right? And that everything works. So I have links to 3 of them, and one of them is you go through the tutorial and you build an application where you put in your phone number into an input box. You hit call, and your real world phone will ring, and you'll be able to have a conversation back and forth. Then I have the opposite, where you build an application following the tutorial, you get a virtual number, and you call from your real world phone that virtual number, and you'll be able to answer it in your browser and have a conversation back and forth. Then I have one where the application you create, 2 users like log in, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation. Pretty dope stuff, I think. So there's that. What else? I think that is everything. Yeah, so that's that. Cool. Now, Hako will come back to, then show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that. Then there's the video that you sent to be created. Under highlight, it'll say status submitted while it's being worked on. And then when it's ready to be viewed, it'll say status done. And then you'll be able to click the view button that shows up, and it'll preview the video. You can download the video, and you can click to share to Twitter. Twitter sometimes shows the video based on the URL, but sometimes it doesn't. So I post to different places anyway, and so I attach the video to the tweet to make sure it shows up. So that's there for you. All right, cool. What else? Oh, and now Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder/Creator Out. It's a thing I made to where you can actually just, if you get stuck on something or you want feedback on something, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can invite people into, and together you work on helping you get the answer or the feedback you're looking for. So if you were to click View, it'll show you all the different Hakos that were created, and you can click the creator's name to open up either Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with. And you can see whether or not you want to join the room. There's also a filter that you can filter by keywords. Now, when you click create, you're presented with a form where you put in the title and 3 keywords. You hit create, and then it generates a unique URL that you can copy or click to share to Twitter. When you join the room, it looks like this: title at the top center. Over on the right hand, we have 2 buttons where you can leave or open the menu for some more options. Over on the right-hand side, we have a text chat. Over on the left-hand side, we have another countdown timer, countdown to when the next break session happens. You can get a copy of the URL. You can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room, right? They're actually requesting to join your room. And so they'll pop up under pending, where you can then click their username to either open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with. And then from there, you can decide whether or not you want to approve or deny that person. Cool. Now, let's say you do approve that person and they turn out to be a terrible person. You can always ban them and kick them out the room. All right. Now, you as the owner of the room, only you can share your screen. And that's because the whole point of the Hako is for you to be able to get the help you're looking for. So with that said, I think by sharing your screen, you'll be able to show everyone else in the room what you're seeing. And together, you'll be able to get the help or feedback that you're looking for, because you'll be able to provide more context. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako, we have a text chat. So you type in the bottom there your message, you hit send, it'll add to the list. Then I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled, we'll be able to speak to and hear each other, right? And so, but don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, you'll still be able to follow along, because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. Then I have the opposite where you enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat, you can still follow along because all the messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. And that is it, I think. Yes. And you can check out all the different Hakos that have been created. All right, cool. I'm getting a late start, so I'm going to get y'all back to work because luckily, last night I spent some extra time, and that's probably why I'm running late now, finishing up some work that I normally do today. So I was planning yesterday to be a little bit ahead. So word. I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. Now, this is Nujabez featuring Apani B. The track is called Thank You, because thanks for hanging out. I'll see you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity, and I'm out. 15 minutes after the hour. Here's Nujabez featuring Apani B. Thank you. All right, y'all be easy. And peace.
Let's start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you